Today I am ice fishing. This will be the 4th time I've ever been ice fishing. Since the first ice fishing video you saw, I've bought a bunch of ice fishing gear. This video is not going to take the place of the weekly Tenkara video. This is just in addition to the weekly Tenkara video. I'm out here by myself on this frozen pond here. I actually have fished here once before with Todd, who you saw in my previous ice fishing video. I decided not to make a video about that adventure. I just wanted to enjoy fishing, but this pond has just a ton of perch in it, a ton of yellow perch. I caught, I think, about 30 yellow perch here when I was here in a couple of hours, and they're small. These are like the smallest perch I've ever seen. But because they're so plentiful and easy to catch, I thought to myself, can I catch these things on Tenkara gear? So that's what we're going to find out in this video. I'm going to start off fishing with some Tenkara gear, maybe switch up a couple different flies and presentations and everything like that, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so this auger here is basically the cheapest auger there is. It's a Strike Master Mora. I think it was about $50. Got it from Cabela's. Smells terrible out here. Smells like fertilizer. And this ice is deep. Last time I think it was probably 6 or 8 inches. But now this is like, I don't know, let me clear this out and I'll be able to tell you. That's a good foot, maybe even 1.5 feet thick. That is super thick. First off here, I'm gonna pull out the Tiny 10 rod. This is a 5 foot long Tenkara rod. I'm gonna put a 7 foot line on it to start out here, to start off. The fly on here is a red thread bodied Tenkara fly with a peacock herl thorax and black stiff hackle on it. It's what's already on my line, so that's what I'm gonna fish. Like I said, this is a 7 foot line with about 3 feet of tippet on it. Now, in order to get this fly down, I mean, this is a very lightweight fly, I'm gonna put a little split shot on it, maybe a foot up from the fly, foot up on the tippet. Put that on there. I know you can't really see this probably, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'll clamp it down, the hemostats, mash it on there, mash it onto the tippet. All right. This is strange. Okay, so I've got our line ready to go. Let's add it to the Tiny 10 here. This is a bit tricky to do with cold fingers. It's about 20, 25 degrees today, low 20s. Apparently there are fish other than perch in this pond, but I've only caught perch. And the last time we were here, when I was here with Todd, we each had a bite that seemed bigger than a perch, but we, you know, it didn't stay on there. It didn't hook up. All right, let's plop this line and fly down in there. See if we can get this fly to go down. It's not even wanting to go through the surface tension of the water here. It's a bit of an issue. So my plan is to just basically leave the line in the water like this until I see some movement in the line, movement in the fly. Let me clear this off a little bit more. This is ridiculous, but also kind of fun. So I'm just watching that line, waiting for it to basically move off to the side. Well, I'm not having any luck here. I'm gonna put a piece of wax worm on the end of the fly, see if that makes things any better. Okay, I don't know if you can really see that, but there's a little chunk of waxworm on the end of my kabari now. Let's try this again. I think this will do the trick. I know people ice fish with flies, but they didn't want this one. Yeah, a tungsten beadhead fly would be the way to go for this, which I do have with me. But again, this was already on the line, so I thought I would try this. Oh yeah, this is getting way more interest already, I can tell. Oh, I've got one on, but the fly is stuck. The hook is stuck or something. There it is, tiniest little perch. Oh my gosh, that is just the microest of all micros here. Just a little like 2-inch yellow perch. We'll let it go. How that worked. There we go. Oh, this little guy came off the hook. Just another little micro perch. But we got one. Let's see, and the worm looks like it's still on there. Got one. Saw that good twitch in the line. Pulled it out. And there we have a little perch. I've tried on a new fly here. This is a size 12. No, size 14. The previous fly was size 12. This is a size 14. Little fly, tan yarn for a body. This is Shetland Spindrift camel yarn with a little red bead head there. First, let's just drop the fly in without any worm on it. See if we get any takes. Oh, there we go. Got one. It's another, I mean, again, I was gonna say it's a decent size. For here, it's a decent size. On the little fly. Cool. All right, I don't think you can see this, but I added just a tiny little piece of worm to it. I'm guessing we'll get quite a bit more action, quite a bit more interest. Oh yeah, already. That was instant. It actually took a few minutes to get one on just the fly itself, but took 3 seconds to get one on the fly and the worm. Just gonna be still and watch the line. And there we go. Took what, 5-10 seconds? Got one. Put him back. Put him back in. I think the worm is still, yeah, the worm is still on there. Got another one. All right, gonna drop it back in. Let's see how long it takes to get a fish this time. This will be unedited, uncut. Shouldn't take very long. Oh, as I said, shouldn't take very long at all. See ya. I think that'll be it here. I'm gonna keep fishing, but I'm gonna stop filming. Had a great time, learned a few things. I learned that you can indeed catch fish on Tenkara gear. With the Tenkara rod, line, and fly, you can indeed go ice fishing. Add a little bit of worm, a little bit of bait to the end of that fly though, and that becomes way more effective, which is understandable. That's kind of to be expected. It's the same with just jigging lures when ice fishing. You add that little bit of scent on there and goes a long way. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next one.